Here's your daily Premier League news update and transfer window roundup with me, Harry Scarfe, football writer, football content creator and YouTuber. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for this opportunity. Let's get straight into it. First part of the video, headlines. Second part of the video, dissecting them. Gary Neville is going to sit down with Daniel Levy to reflect on 25 years at the helm at Tottenham Hotspur. The full interview is available on the Overlap YouTube channel from Monday morning. Sky Sports News report is understood Manchester United could consider suitable offers for striker Rasmus Højlund, provided it was right for the club and the player. David Orsien reports that Al Hilal identified Darwin Núñez as the priority target and are stepping up the efforts to sign a Liverpool striker. No bid yet, but interest registered to Liverpool, and Al Hilal plans to push and accelerate internally. Uruguayan international isn't receptive to the possibility. Tottenham have announced the signing of João Palhinha from Bayern Munich on loan. Fabrizio Romano reports that Benjamin Sesko's agent arrived in Leipzig ahead of a key moment for the final decision over his new club. Manchester United told RB Leipzig again on Saturday an official bid will follow after Newcastle's won if Sesko opens the door to a move. Fabrizio Romano reports that Ilya Sabani is hopeful to get his move to Paris Saint-Germain done in the upcoming days. The deal at its final stage and is expected to happen. Fabrizio Romano reports that no talks are taking place between Al Nassr and Bruno Fernandes at this stage. I repeat, no talks. Bruno is focused on Manchester United after saying no to Al Hilal in June. Fabrizio Romano reports that Arsenal have made initial contact to show interest in French 19-year-old centre-back Jeremy Jacquet. Arsenal, like Jacquet, who recently signed a new deal at Rennes until June 2029, is on the list as options in case of excess this month or eventually for the summer of 2026. Fabrizio Romano reports that Alejandro Garnacho has given his total priority to Chelsea Football Club. Talks took place on the player's side. No negotiations yet at all with Manchester United, as the price will be a key factor in this. The timing of the deal is not expected to be imminent and can take some time, with Chelsea focused on outgoings and Xavi. Ruben Amorim said, "I want to stay at Manchester United for 20 years. I truly believe in that. It's my goal. I know that last season I used all the credit. Now we move forward." Ruben Amorim said, "We will now have a new leadership group now. This is going to be very important. It's going to be with Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Diego Dalot, Tom Heaton and Mazraoui." Ruben Amorim said Alejandro Garnacho is a really talented boy, but sometimes things don't work out. You cannot explain specifically what it is. It's clear he wants a different thing with a different leadership. Son said goodbye to Tottenham for the very last time. He's set to leave the club after 10 years. He said an emotional goodbye over in his home country, South Korea, as Tottenham drew 1-1 with Newcastle in a pre-season friendly. Thomas Frank said James Maddison's injury looks bad. It was a brutal moment. That's what he said. Fabrizio Romano reports that Tyreek George wants to leave Chelsea this month with reduced game time, and Bundesliga clubs are keen on signing him. Permanent move is also possible. Chelsea prefers to keep George but accept his desire to play regular football. RB Leipzig and Borussia Mönchengladbach are among the clubs that are keen. Fabrizio Romano reports that RB Leipzig have asked Chelsea about Tyreek George during club-to-club talks for Xavi Simons. Separate topics and are not included in the deal, which George has attracted interest from Bundesliga and Leipzig are keen. He's prepared to leave Chelsea due to limited space. Next, João Hayter joins Chelsea from Ajax on a contract until June 2032. Fabrizio Romano and several other sources report that the fee is €43 million from Ajax. João Hayter unveils his Chelsea shirt with his golden badge for the Club World Cup, staying there for the next 4 years. João Hayter said, "I'm very excited. I'm so happy to be here. Chelsea is the best place for me to do that, so I'm very happy." Fabrizio Romano reports that since Al Hilal have presented official proposal to Darwin Núñez in terms of contractual details and salary, after the project's been presented, contract terms have been discussed and Liverpool are waiting for an official bid to follow soon. Fabrizio Romano reports more on that Darwin Núñez and Al Hilal story from earlier this week, and that he understands now that Al Hilal manager Simone Inzaghi wants Núñez as their priority target. Liverpool authorised Darwin Núñez to hold talks with Al Hilal and also direct talks with manager Simone Inzaghi. No formal bid has been sent as of yet. Fabrizio Romano reports that Calvin Sullivan has started training in Manchester City camp this week as planned ahead of his move to the club in 2027. Manchester City staff are excited of his potential and closely monitoring every step of his growth. They're convinced they've signed a top talent. Fabrizio Romano reports that Arsenal already made an approach for Jeremy Jackett as new defender in case of an exit for Zinchenko or Kivior. Rennes consider the defender not for sale this summer after extending his contract in May. Arsenal remain keen on Jackett, also eventually for 2026. Next, James Maddison's tribute for Heung-min Son. He's done a video all put together on Instagram. Fabrizio Romano reports that Heung-min Son to LAFC should I say, of MLS. Here we go, verbal agreement in place between all parties involved. Son ready to complete his move to the MLS, with Spurs due to receive a fee in excess of €15 million. Son didn't travel to the UK back with Spurs. The squad is waiting for documents to be signed at LAFC to complete his deal, which will happen very soon. So that is your headlines in the last 24 hours. So let's get into them, shall we? It'll be interesting to see that Daniel Levy interview first. Yalpalina of Tottenham, that's a massive signing for my club, Spurs. The player Spurs have been lacking for several years. You can walk through that Spurs midfield before, like knife through butter. Spurs will be a really hard team to beat under Thomas Frank this year. Darwin Núñez looks like it's really escalating. Looks like he's going to go to Saudi. They're very keen on him, but no bid as of yet. I have to see what happens. I mean, I don't get why players do go to Saudi. Well, I do, but I certainly wouldn't. Benjamin Seska, Saga's still over. Interesting. Looks like Man United are going to go again after Newcastle. So I mean, it's just a crazy saga that's constantly ongoing. I don't know what Benjamin Seska would choose. What would you do if you think about it? I mean, my choice would be if I don't hate or like either club, so I suppose I can do it from an unbiased point of view. But it'd be about the minutes for me. It wouldn't be about the money. It'd be about the minutes and the project, the manager. I think Eddie Howe would be quite exciting to work for at Newcastle. But if Isak says you're going to be second fiddle unless he changes formation, I reckon they might make it work in a 4-4-2. Manchester United as well, signing Cunha, signing Mbeumo. Do you want to go there? It's difficult. Ilazabani to PSG, that's going to happen soon. Fernandes, no surprises. Man United captain, he's fully focused. Well, assuming he's going to stay captain, he's changing the captaincy team, isn't he? But he should remain captain. No interest with Saudi. Garnacho, no surprise that he wants Chelsea. Interesting that Amorim wants to stay at Manchester United for 20 years. That's an awfully long time. It stinks of a manager that's going to be sacked by Christmas, if you ask me. Interesting about the core group of players that have been chosen. It's weird. I can understand why he chose Alessandro Martinez. He seems like a real leader, like a piping up kind of character. Fernandes, get that. But Mazraoui's surprising. Heaton's surprising. Dalot, Maguire. To me, anyway, the big surprises in there. Son, an emotional goodbye for him. It was really sad. And even if you're not a Tottenham fan, I think Son's a player with not a lot of haters. It'd be sad to not see him in the Premier League. And it's like with the James Maddison situation, you've got to feel for him, whatever club you support. It looks like an awful injury. Season's over for him before it even started. I mean, us Tottenham fans have nice things. Is all I'll say. Tariq George is one to watch though. He's a good player. I'm sure Chelsea fans will not want to sell him. They may accept loaning him out though, but they mustn't sell him. Joel Hayter's finally got that deal done for Chelsea. It's been announced as well. It's a big sign in that one. Huge, absolutely huge. And Arsenal looking for Zinchenko. You forget he's still there. And Kivior, will they both leave? Probably one of them. Will they bring in Jeremy Jackett? It's hard because it looks like for next year. And Son is very close to completing his move to the MLS. I think that would be a very good move for him. He can enjoy life a little bit more. Relax. Play relax with Hugo Lloris, who played with the Tottenham over there. But what intrigues me the most is Amorim's comments that he wants to stay at Man United 20 years. He wants to do this Alex Ferguson expected. He expects him to do it as well. I just find that puzzling. I mean, I like the belief he's trying to install in the players, new leadership group. I like the ideas. Man United signing well. Will it work out or not? Sporting, I think it will work out, but it just it won't be good for him after saying I want to be here for 20 years. So we have to see what happens, but I won't waffle anymore to you guys. As your daily Premier League news update and transfer window roundup with me, Harry Scarfe, providing you the latest Premier League news all in one place at Chris Callen's channel. Thank you, Chris, for this opportunity. Please follow me at Harry Scarfe32 across all socials. Also have my YouTube channel, Harry Scarfe, for Tottenham England and Premier League content. Please check that out. But as I said, proud regular here. Thank you very much, guys. All the best.